Hey everybody, happy Saturday night. It's Deb. I am just popping in here tonight. We are gonna just do some girl things, all girl things tonight. So hop on, say hi when you pop on, say hey when you hit the replay. Tell me what you're doing tonight. And I am going to share my Highlight Addiction Super Summer Easy Breezy Makeup, of course with my Ever products, and just kind of do a couple of fun things with that since it's been a while since I have popped on in here and shared a little makeup. And so I thought it would be fun just to share kind of what I have been doing for my easy summer stuff, because sometimes in summer we don't really feel like doing a whole lot with ourselves. So I kind of have simplified it a little bit, and then I'm also going to show you our awesome foundation and kind of what I've been doing with that a little bit and how versatile it is. So thanks for joining me, and we'll just go ahead and get started. So I do like to start with a little bit of our concealer, and this is the corrector color. I pretty much always have to do that, especially if I'm going to work, it's kind of like a pretty much solid thing that I'm going to do a little bit of the corrector concealer underneath my eyes, because this just helps even out the colors of that the darkness underneath my eyes. So I like to put that under there. And the thing that I love about the concealer is that, guys, it really just doesn't crease. It's pretty awesome. And I meant to tell you that I've been playing around with some lashes today. So I've already got lashes done, so this won't take real long. I am just trying some different ones out because I've got a couple of events coming up, and of course Taylor's wedding. So trying to figure out some that feel okay and that look okay. These actually aren't too bad. I would just like some that are maybe a little bit longer on the top and then less swoopy on the sides here. So I don't know, you just have to play around with it. So I've already primed my face with our Daylight, canvas. You can get canvas separate on its own for $29, or you can purchase it in our Pretty Young Trio, which gives you the beauty water and the lotion that gives your face nice hydration and glow, and then you get the primer, and that's the trio. But I've already put that on, and then I'm going to put our Daylight Tinted Moisturizer on. And guys, I love this moisturizer. Can't say enough about it. Just a pea size is plenty, but you can certainly do more if you want to, depending on what kind of coverage that you really want. But this just really kind of evens out the ruddiness on your face and gives your skin just a nice pretty glow. And I tend to do this most days. I really just put a little bit of the tinted moisturizer on and go. I really love it because just puts a little bit of color on the face, not too much, and actually just gives it a nice little glow to the skin. So I'm going to put just a little bit more on my cheeks here. And actually, I'm going to put some foundation on today, but most days I really don't do the double if I'm going to put a little bit of foundation on. So there is our tinted moisturizer. So it just gives you just a nice little glowy hydration look to the face. And then if I feel like I'm still maybe looking a little tired and puffy, which I have been eating some bread, so I'm a little puffed up today. And so you pay for that, right? You pay for that when you do that. Okay, so now I'm taking like our light shade in our concealer, and I'm just going to put that right, kind of like a triangle in under my eyes, just to brighten them up. And I even carry that up to my eyelids and just pat around. For concealer, I really just don't use like a brush or anything fancy. That's about all that I'm going to do there. And then I would be ready to go to just throw on some blush and my highlighter. I'm going to show you what I like to do with my highlighter. And this concealer actually lays really nicely on the eyelids, and it will work as a eyeshadow primer. So, okay, just patting that around a little bit. All right, so we're good on that. And then if I wanted to, I could just put my blush on, and then I would be good for the day. Today I'm just going to use a little bit of our translucent powder, which comes in this super cute little compact, and comes with a little sponge for nice little touch-ups, but super cute packaging. And this is super finely milled, great quality. You're not going to get that kickback in a photo where you look like ghost white. And I really don't use a powder too much, but this is really growing on me because I'm pretty dry, so I really don't usually have to use like a translucent powder. But this is really growing on me because sometimes I tend to overdo it a little bit on the moisturizer, so then I find that I need to matte myself a little bit, and it really does kind of blur out, soften some of my fine lines, which is awesome. Okay, so I am going to take a little bit of our foundation, kind of show you what I have been doing this summer. And because sometimes if you want just a little bit more finished look than just the tinted moisturizer, but again, you know, I would be quite comfortable like going out for the day or whatever, even going to work just like this with, you know, I'd have to have some blush on my face. But I'm just going to dab a little bit of our, this is our foundation. It is called Forever Forever Daily Facial Foundation, actually, because it does have some fruit extracts in here that actually help exfoliate the skin while you're wearing it. And so it nourishes the skin all day long while you're wearing it. All right, so the thing that I love about this foundation is that it is a matte coverage. So that does take a little bit to getting used to, and just you have to kind of play around with it to see what you like. But it really does cover really nicely without looking cakey. It just looks like a nice finish on your face if you build it to a fuller coverage. They designed it to be medium coverage. So, and I just, you saw me when I put it on, I just put it under my eye area and just kind of blended that out. And this has really been giving me plenty of coverage for summertime. Plenty of coverage. I feel like, you know, I'm a little more finished, and under my eyes is a little more covered, but without looking like super overdone or anything like that. And but the other thing is that this foundation is just nice and light. It doesn't feel heavy, and it doesn't look cakey. But we can build it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna take just another pea size and maybe just dab a little bit on my cheeks here. And it really does look and feel different than any other foundation that I've ever used. And it spreads really nicely with our foundation brush. You can see the bristles are nice and dense in here. It's totally dirty. I need to clean it. So this is awesome if you want just a little bit more finished look. And I don't always use the foundation brush, but it's just nice to have. Okay, so, and I feel like it just gives a really cool finished look. All right, so there we are with our matte foundation. Sometimes I'll get carried away and do like more concealer under my eyes just to brighten things up a little bit, but we won't do that tonight, okay? So again, I think that it just gives me a nice, a really nice, pretty look, even though it's foundation, because sometimes foundation can get a little wonky on us, right? So, and the best, hi T, how's my girl? And the best thing that you can do is just try it out and see how you like it and go from there. It's super easy to color match. The foundation is very forgiving, so I've been having pretty good luck in finding the right shades for my peeps. So, and we actually have some tools where if you send me a picture of yourself, then I can pretty well color match you with that photo. So you don't even have to do a one-on-one unless you want to. Just give me a holler and we'll set up an appointment for you to come over and play in some makeup. Okay? So let's get on with my awesome highlighter. I absolutely am loving this highlighter. It is so awesome. It's just like the perfect color. It comes in this cute little compact, as you can see, with a little touch-up sponge. So you can carry it in your purse and be awesome and amazing all day. But what I like, what I have been loving is I'm taking a little bit with my eyeshadow brush. And I'm going to put just a little on my eyelids because this is such a great summer color. Oh my gosh. I am loving this for summer. And I'm just going to put that all over my lid here. And it just puts a nice, it's like the perfect eyeshadow color. I'm not kidding you. I am absolutely obsessed with it. I have been loving it. Loving it, loving it, loving it. So if you like or need a nice highlighter, just give me a little sparkle there. And then we're going to add just a little bit under the brow here to be extra. A little over here too. I don't know if you can see a little bit. If we go inside here to give us a little glow. We'll do that. Okay, so perfect, like neutral shade for your eyelid. I love it. And then we'll go in. Can you hear my dogs barking? I shut them in the bedroom because they are just naughty. Thanks, T. They're just naughty when they're out here, so I told Ron that I was going to shut them in the bedroom and he could hang out with them for a little while I was doing my live because they like to eat and drink and be merry when they're out here when I'm on a live. So they're cooped up. Okay, so I'm addicted to this highlighter. I absolutely am in love with this highlighter. I just put a little on my cheeks, a little on my nose, a little on my chin, and it just... what? It like really brightens up everything, right? Right? Tell me, right? So you got to get yourself a fancy highlighter. I'm loving it. But the thing that's awesome about this is that it's just not so glowy. I know. It just lays on the skin really nicely. It doesn't have too much sparkle fleck in it, where when you get up close, you're like, oh, okay, I can see all that. It just really highlights the skin You could even just go like this, okay? That's how much I really, really like. Actually, yesterday, that's what I had on. And then I'm going to put just a little bit of our bronzer on my cheek underneath here, a little bit. Okay, just to give the cheek a little definition. But this is great for summer, right? And then we'll do just a little definition here too. Because summertime, you just, I don't know, you just kind of want to, like, you want to look finished, but you don't want to look like, wow, she's got a lot of makeup on. You just kind of want to look glowy and pretty. So, Taylor said, start in the middle of your cheek and then blend around. So, how's that look, T? Did I do good? Okay, so when you add the bronzer, that just gives the face a little bit more definition, and I kind of like to just put this everywhere, actually. I love the bronzer, and I'm getting the bronzer out of our little color compact here. They call it the Color Quickie, which I love. And then I'm going to do just a tiny little bit of blush. The look right now for blush is just a tiny little bit of color to just kind of brighten up the face a little bit. And the blush that's in our Elegant and Empowered Color Quickie is like just a nice neutral kind of color that will look nice on most skin tones. So I highly recommend that one. The other palette is nice. The colors are just deeper. So it just kind of depends on what you want. Now, you could totally leave your eyes like this with just the highlight glow, the pretty highlight. That's all that I've got on there. But what I do like to do is take just a little bit of a neutral color, and I'm taking the middle color out of the Color Quickie collection. And I'm just going to add a little bit of definition on my lid. Okay. So we're doing all girly things tonight. It's girls' night in. I have just a quiet moment. Well, kind of quiet. I still have animals in the background, but the girl is volunteering at the balloon field. So tonight is the last night for hot air balloons in Indianola. So, and this is a nice light neutral shade, but great for summer with this highlight color. It's like just because you just want to add a little bit of definition. Doesn't need a lot there. That's kind of the in look for summer right now. If you've noticed, like on TV or that kind of thing, but they kind of got that just real neutral eyeball look. And of course you could add something a little bit more dramatic if you wanted to. And now I'm going to go in and just lighten up a little bit of that, mattify a little bit of the areas on my face. I mean, the lighting kind of makes it look shiny, so I'm not too worried about it, but just add a little bit of the blur and blend it all out. And that is my easy summer look. So easy, guys, so easy. And our color palettes even come like numbered, so can't lose. And then finishing it off with one of our nude glosses. Our glosses are so amazing. They have like plumping properties in them, so they kind of tingle on the lips a little bit, but I love it. Okay, So that is my easy summer look, and I'm so addicted to the highlighter, I can't even stand it. And if you like the highlighter, it is a limited edition highlighter. It's not going to be around long. Hopefully ever we'll bring something like this in our permanent line, but it's only limited, so if you need an awesome highlighter, I can hook you up. We are getting ready to go to our annual Beauty Summit. It's like their annual convention. They call it Beauty Summit. And we're going to see all of the new products that they're going to have coming out for holiday, and whatever else that they're going to add to the permanent line. It's going to be so fun, so stay tuned for that. For those of you just popping on, you're going to have to hit the replay. I am wrapping it up. This is my easy summer look. So easy to do. So start from the beginning. Different options on just using the tinted moisturizer, or you can get the more finished look with our Ever Forever foundation. I'm absolutely loving it. It looks like a professional foundation, and I hardly even used any, and it's just a real pretty look. So hope you enjoyed the video tonight. Hope you all have a great Saturday night. Now I get to go and tend to my hubby, see what he's up to in the bedroom. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have an awesome night. Bye.